rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got a first down and more. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He's looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Tackled, but first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Touchdown, Tulsa. They finish off the scoring drive. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Back to throw. It's Hauser. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards.
Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Pirates come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second and goal, they hand it to him again. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Here's a run call on third and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So what's the call going to be? It's fourth down and short right from midfield. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. The receiver makes the catch. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. A fun conference conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great move in the open field. Breaks free with room to run. Touchdown, East Carolina. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. Enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Dropping back, it's Hauser. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Pirates. That's how you finish a play. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
He's quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he throws it deep. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He fights through the tackler.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punter is hurried, and this punt won't go very far. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, there are three things there that seem to be working against him on that play. The receiver didn't really sell the curl route that well. The pass looked to be late, and the corner was right there to break on the ball.
Back to pass. It's Hauser looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking for some space. It's Ray. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He's got room to run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big gain for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Add 6 more points to the total.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Moffitt. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They're going to run it. Breaking tackles. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Allen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The sure hands. It's Allen. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. East Carolina's offense heads back out of the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Back to pass. It's Hauser. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Here's the handoff. Look out, he's in the clear. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Here he goes. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Loose ball, a scramble for it. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Going for his running back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Grab down the middle. It's Thurman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pop over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. East Carolina. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Not much on that play, brought down short. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On first down, it's play action. Trying to get the throw off.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation with EA Sports College Football.